You're listening to Nobody Listens to Jay, a podcast that nobody listens to. Hey guys, welcome back to Nobody Listens to Jay.
Wait, I'm trying to burp.
Jack just ate a whole meal real fast before we started. That's why her face looks like that.
Sorry, guys. I was getting kind of hangry. It's been a long day. That's fucking dangerous. Don't do that. You gonna fucking spit all over your computer.
That's true. We don't want to do a drum mic.
No. That was a good one. Did you hear that one?
I know. He should have ran to the mic and pushed you.
He should have ran to the mic. This is what Jean said. Should have ran to the mic and pushed me out the way and burped into the microphone. That could have been your cameo. Did you hear him?
What?
He said, "Hey." Anyways, welcome back, guys. I'm Jack.
Welcome back. I'm Jane, and this is Nobody Listens to Jay, the podcast. The podcast that nobody listens to.
Oh, I'm fucking leaving. I'm leaving this podcast altogether.
So today in California,
It's on fire.
the weather is on fire. Raining with a slight of rain of ash.
Ash and soot.
So, let me tell you, because you know how it's orangey outside.
Yeah.
And Verdana is so excited.
Because it's spooky time.
She's like, it's spooky. Halloween is here. She's like, Halloween. Where's my candy? Let's paint. And I'm like, oh my God. I was like, it's not all about candy. It's about you having fun with your friends dressing up.
I mean.
Or something. Yeah, candy is involved, but.
Man, y'all just gonna eat her candy anyways.
I only gave her a few and I kept them all.
Yeah. You gave her you gave her the gumdrops, the fucking raisins.
No.
The fucking pretzel bags.
I did give her pretzel bags.
Fucking asshole, man.
I give her mostly like the toys. Because if she crazy. Give her too much sugar, she's gonna be jumping around.
So
like
are
yesterday.
You? Yesterday.
Yeah, we drink because we usually get the Honest juice.
Yeah.
But then he couldn't find it at Costco and he got Capri Sun and I was like, why? And then I tasted it and it was like,
too much
it was
sugar.
so sugary. Well, I mean, because we're so used to the Honest one and it's not sugary.
And to be honest, I like Honest juice.
Honest juice, to be honest. Last episode, we talked briefly about the pregnancy and motherhood and stuff. But today, we're getting...
Sorry. Let's get it together.
We're going to get in depth. Well, not in depth, but just a little bit. Half of our leg in there. A little bit. Our guests today, Moms Who Cannabis. They're coming on in just a few minutes, but we're going to have Gabby and Shanae. Gabby's texting me saying, hello, Hanae.
Hanae. Hello.
And she was like, I feel like I'm waiting for a job interview.
Well, you are, Gabby. Just kidding. No, you're not. I do have a question for you.
Sure.
But it requires your attention.
Sure.
Okay. Technically, I have a twofer.
A twofer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Am I too close to the microphone?
I don't know. I don't think
how
so.
do I sound?
You sound great.
Okay. Number 2.
You should have won a great.
Number 2. Well, part 2. How far away was that gender reveal party to you? That fucking
I don't know. We should look it up. I don't know exactly where it is.
You know it happened a couple years back too, right?
It happened in
I think
Arizona.
eh,
I think it was like $1 billion fire, they say.
isn't that insane?
It's crazy. Why would you do anything fire? I think it's stupid. I had a friend text me. He's like, "Hey, I heard about that fire in LA about the gender reveal. Is that you guys?" Like,
Oh, it
no.
was in LA.
I don't know. I
Oh,
think that's what she said.
well, let's
Just
look
look
at
it up. But I was just like, I'm sorry, I'm not that stupid.
Let's
Why would
see.
I do something with fire?
So it sparked one of California's wildfires, burning over 8,600 acres.
Mm.
I don't know how to read numbers, so
Me
please
neither.
excuse me. Um, where's San Bernardino?
Oh, that's close here. I think that's more down south.
El Dorado fire. El Dorado. Okay, San Bernardino National Forest.
That sounds close, but I think that's pretty east, east, west.
Bitch,
I'm on west.
that's down in LA.
Oh,
LA.
really?
Yeah.
Then why did my friend said she used to live there and she would always come here for work. Might be different. Might be a different place.
Oh, hold on. Let me look up the other part. El Dorado Ranch Park. Well, everything is red there.
Oh,
I think
that's
the
not
roads
good.
are closed. Yeah, the roads are closed.
When we were on our way back to our trip, we had to do a big detour because they closed down a whole highway because I think the fire was in that area. So this was crazy.
So where's the fire at now? Where since all of
There's a couple. No, there's a couple fires out right now. It's just everywhere. It usually is a controlled fire because they
yeah.
have to burn down stuff, but it's more controlled. But I don't know.
Why do they have to burn down stuff?
I don't know because it's either if you don't burn it, it'll become like a crazy wildfire. It's like a thing that they have to do. Like, do you know pine trees? They have to be burned down for the seed to come out.
No, I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah, I read that somewhere or watched it somewhere.
Every year?
Yeah, I remember saying that they either do a control fire just to keep it because that's nature. It's natural for the wildfires to happen, but it's
Yes.
better if they do it controlled fire. That's how they
Uh,
say. I don't really know exactly the point, but we should
it's
look that up.
quite out of control.
Yes, it definitely is out of control. And our wildfire season started too early because of that big thunder and lightning that happened like a couple weeks ago.
Well, our
That's what started it.
planet that we're living on is
Dying.
not, yeah. And the people that occupy it don't give a fuck.
No, they don't.
But
I try to give a fuck. I try. I don't want to say I do that whole like crazy recycling but I try.
yeah, I think we're in too deep.
Yeah. I think everyone would have to do it for it to be saved. Even just for a whole month, I think it would work. At least help, you know?
I think we're too far gone. There's no saving this. We're fucked.
I was actually looking at, outside just today and it just looks like a zombie apocalypse vibe going on. And I was just like, man, I hope I get to I hope I get to see my baby in my tummy. Because you don't know what's gonna happen in the end of this
You
year.
really don't. You guys should just come back to Maryland and hang out with us where we're not on fire yet.
And until everyone, we'll just be with our, I guess, loved ones.
I guess.
When we die.
The fucking hate.
When
There
we
was so
die.
much fucking shade there. I guess I love you guys.
All right?
Yeah, I understand.
It's half. You understand.
Yeah.
But,
anyway.
I was thinking about what you were saying. It's like the middle of flu season, but I don't know.
Just come out next week. It's okay. Just come home to Maryland, like, I don't know, next week, and we can record from, like, your parents' house. Like, I don't have to come inside. I'll just be on the back deck, and you'll be... I'm not allowed inside. I was told this on many occasions. But it doesn't make sense because, like, no one in that house is quarantining. But no, yes, I do work in a hospital. So my chances, if anything, because I wear my mask all fucking day, should be lower. But my exposure to patients that could potentially have it are higher. But then again, you don't know who's out in public. So anyways, I'm just going to break into the house.
Yeah, break into the house because I'll just see you. Because you know what? The room that they're giving us is a freaking glass door.
Okay.
You know the one in the front?
Yeah.
I was like, how are we going to have privacy? How am I going to change?
Just put a fucking sheet on it.
The whole door?
Yeah.
I guess. But all I was saying is that we could see each other from that door.
Or I'll just sit in front of the front window.
We'll be like back to back. Oh yeah, that's clear.
All right, Moms Who Cannabis. Let's bring them in.
Alrighty. I just sent them the link.
Okay, let's stare at each other awkwardly.
Until they come in.
That's fucking weird, man.
They're gonna be like, what the fuck? So today we got Gabby from Moms Who Cannabis.
Hey!
Yay!
Over here with Nobody Listens to Jay.
Yeah, it's all good.
There we go.
Listening.
So Jean
Nobody
and then cousin's name.
Jackie.
Jack.
Jackie.
This is Jack.
Hi.
Hi, Jack.
Hi, hello. What is it? Moms Who Cannabis?
Moms Who Cannabis.
So, what made you guys come up with this?
So my cousin, who is not present, Shanae, she just was like one day thinking like, hey, let's talk about weed and moms who smoke weed and, have that platform for moms who don't have to feel like closet smokers or like ashamed because they're moms and they smoke or, they want the kids and, all this stuff goes into like all the negative.
They always give moms like bad stigma.
Like it's so taboo, but it's...
I post that shit up all the time. Let someone say something.
And even more so, I'm pregnant, so I obviously still cannabis, and it's actually helped me. So
are you there for it? Are you consuming the same way that you were when you weren't pregnant?
Not as much. I do smoke, yes, but I only smoke joints, raw papers.
Not the blunts because that has
it has the
tobacco
and all that. So this is just straight ganja.
Ganja,
baby.
You know what? I don't smoke that much. Well, I didn't really smoke a lot before I was pregnant, but I have recently been just smoking every night. It helps.
Yeah. it helps because even right now, like they diagnosed me for pregnancy diabetes, and like through this pregnancy, I haven't had much of an appetite where I can go from like when I wake up at 7 or 8 in the morning till like 11, 12 as my first meal and be cool, but then like not, I feel hella tired. And so they said that when I was fasting, my sugar levels were dropping or raising, whatever. But anyways, I've been poking myself since this morning, and
you
if
have to check it.
I have to check it after each meal, so 4 times a day.
Oh,
yeah. And so
that's not good.
I didn't even want to eat it. I wasn't even hungry, but this is making me eat around the clock more than taking those gaps, you know? So
so that shouldn't. I'm doing the same thing. Like I just don't eat till like 11.
yeah, so that's why I smoke too, so I can have that urge to want to eat. And then just, you gotta like force yourself breakfast, lunch, dinner. If you can, get snack in between. So smoking helps me to want to eat because being pregnant, I don't want to eat.
I do the Snoop Dogg diet. I just smoke.
Every day.
I have a
I
question.
just smoke and don't eat.
Yes, I may have an
answer. Is this your first pregnancy?
No, I have a 5-year-old.
Okay.
Her, I was, don't smoke around me. I'm not smoking.
Okay.
I need to smoke every day, you know? And she came out all good. And so, I don't know.
It's the second pregnancy, I'm telling you. It's like, we don't give a fuck. They'll be fine.
You know, it's like the first time, Mom.
They're like, oh. Yeah, I was kind of scared. I was scared the first time. But.
Yeah. And not even that I was scared.
But I still smoked, so.
Even the first time?
I smoked towards the end, like the third trimester, because my body was just aching. And I was like, fuck this.
See, I was straight edge, not doing it. And so, but when I got high after a year later, I was tripping. Like I had to get through that first paranoia because I was like, is my baby growing okay? So yeah.
Well, because, okay, you know what I was saying? Like, I'm not saying we do hard drugs. It's just marijuana. But have you seen all of these crack babies coming out? They're just fine. Like, I don't think ours would dent anything.
I don't think they're just fine. A lot of them come out and they're like fiending for shit.
I mean, most of them come out like normal people. So
most
normal
of them.
people.
We gotta check on them 20 years later, see how they're doing. It doesn't hit later. Shook at 20. No, yeah.
What I'm just saying, like, you know, people that do hard drugs, they give birth, their child is fine, like they grow up fine. I think marijuana is just like a little bit of that.
And marijuana, and that's the thing too. Like for us, we are also wanting to make weed to be okay to talk about amongst women, amongst just in general in public, just like a normal social thing, right?
Right.
Because it could be social. It's a healer in so many ways, and it's just hella beautiful. Have you ever just sat there and looked at
This is beautiful.
It's beautiful. So,
all right, I have another question.
Ask away.
All right, since
I'll ask mine after.
Yeah, man, like
it's just generic. Like, I showed her my list, and she's like, "What the fuck?"
I was like, "God damn, that's a whole fucking essay."
So I read that the statistics.
I was gonna do that. No, I was just gonna ask, like, since you were so like straight edge with your first pregnancy, what made you go, maybe I should consume cannabis this go around?
Hey, so I never really thought about it, and when I was before I knew I was pregnant, I was smoking. Like that was just what it was. I just was smoking a lot more weed than
before.
Yeah. I was
Gotcha.
smoking a lot. And so it kind of I just kept it. And then I was feeling sick. Like when you have morning sickness, that shit is real. Like women deserve to be just praised every day, because the shit that we go through at like internally with our bodies is just crazy.
Periods in general, yeah.
Who did this to the woman?
We're fucking aliens.
You're a fucking alien.
Yeah, how do you grow? So whoever gave birth is alien. But yeah, I didn't really think about it. I just was like, let me have this. Let me smoke to like eat and not be nauseous and see how it goes. And then I just kept smoking.
Okay,
I mean, as long as you don't as long as you don't do it like a lot, like you used to, you just do it
right
when you can or when you need to.
So a joint lasts me, now that I'm pregnant, a joint lasts me 2 days, 2 or 3 days.
Well, that's good.
So it's not like I'm here every day. I need another.
Right.
I used a vape, the weed vape, and
it's not
the bubbler. I used the bubbler.
Oh.
What's a bubbler?
It's the it's like a bowl, but it's the bubbler one. The bigger one. You smoked it in my house, remember?
I probably did do it.
That little, well, it's been a while. It's that little green one.
She don't remember.
It's just glass.
Yeah. I'm all bring it on camera. I might remember. I have to see it. Got a new gadget, and it's like supposed to promote a cleaner smoke. And you could use it for dabbing, or you could use it for
flower.
Just the flower. Yeah.
The flower. Now they call it flower. It's bud, bitch.
No.
It's like,
okay, damn, my bad.
I was just kidding.
Okay, you were.
Wacky tobacco.
Wacky tobacco.
Hey, I have a question for both of you.
Yeah.
Okay, go.
Do your doctors know you're doing this?
Never.
Okay, I was talking to Gabby about this.
Because then they can like report you guys, right?
Okay, well, let me tell you. Hold on.
I
was pissed because I was telling Gabby about it, right?
Yeah.
I was like, okay, my doctor seemed chill. And she was like, do you smoke weed? I mean, I was like, I used to before I found out I was pregnant. Or like, I didn't tell her before I found out I was pregnant. I was like a couple months before I got pregnant.
Yeah.
And then she was like, oh, well, then we're going to test you for marijuana. I was like, why? Are you going to take my baby?
Already like this.
I was like, are you? Yeah, I was like, you going to take my baby? Because you could scratch that off. But she was like, no, we're not going to take your child for marijuana, but we want to test you. And I was like, why do you not? Like, they're like, we just don't want you using it. And then they're like, we're going to test you again later to check it. And if it's still in your system, we're going to try to talk to like the social workers. I was like, what? I was so pissed. I was like, the fuck? She's like, well, we just, addiction. Yeah, she was like, we just want you to stop doing it. We're going to help you. And I'm like, yeah, I was like, I'm not addicted, bitch. Like, you know, I just told you I smoked it 3 months before I was pregnant.
But I mean, you could also, sorry, go ahead.
No, we were literally just talking about this on Moms Who Cannabis.
So I waited. So I was like, well, you know what? I'm going to wait. So I waited until I got my blood test. And then after that, I smoked up. And now I just keep smoking.
Smoke weed every day.
But I mean, like, what if you guys are consuming a different way, not from smoking?
Edibles?
Yeah.
I'm doing edibles and smoking.
Okay.
Oh, like if you're but I think they're just concerned about the THC that is in your
system, I guess.
Right.
I think that's what they're concerned about. They just don't like
to take this off.
But it's like THC never hurt nobody. THC just means
go take a nap.
What can we make it sound like? Loving. So they just think it's
no.
The
TLC,
herb,
tender love and care.
The herb care.
Tender herb care.
Tender herb care, yes. For me, my doctors, they're like, you smoke? No.
But I was like, but why do you smell like it?
Jean got all defensive, so they were like, let's test this
What's
bitch.
that on your shirt? I'm all, nothing, a flower.
I was mad. Like, they were telling me they were going to test me.
I'm
so pissed.
So for me, I'm thinking they might say something to me coming up if because no, they haven't taken my blood or anything. I'm testing my own blood, so. But they haven't said nothing to me, and I just tell them no. I've never smoked. Don't smoke.
So they won't test it, yeah.
I'm all, what's that?
While you're wearing your shirt.
Right? That's it will. But
like, oh, I thought that was a flower.
Like baby born, they might test the baby and see that the baby obviously is gonna have teeth in its body, and I'll be like, that's just my super baby. That's what happened.
My herbal baby.
The herbal child.
She's about to be due soon, right? You're about to be due soon.
Oh shit.
November.
Because these months been going like this.
I'm waiting for that. Yeah, don't feel like it to me.
I feel like my pregnancy was fast. It's like, you're pregnant, yes, deliver.
Oh shit.
Yeah, yours seemed like it was fast.
Yeah. It's the weed we letting you know.
You're just floating away.
Bye. A whole different cloud. No. So,
okay, so
I'm gonna forget your name because I'm very forgetful these days.
She's actually
Jake.
What?
Jack.
Excuse me.
Gabby, if you look, her name is on the
No, but only Vinny was showing.
Oh.
I'm Vinny.
Hi, Vinny.
Jackie.
Hi.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna call you Jackie.
Okay, that's fine.
Jackie, we'll just like Jackie fucking Kobo. Or Jacqueline. Just say Jacqueline.
So formal.
What is your intake or your opinion on women who do smoke while they're pregnant?
I don't know. I feel like I'm so like, I don't know. It just seems so taboo, but I've like come across quite a few people that do it. Mm-hmm. And like their babies are fine. I think there needs to be like more research and like, you know, statistics and
on both sides.
Yeah.
Then at the end of the day, can you really blame one? I mean, like with all these diseases and things, it's like, how do you know that's from that?
Right. Exactly.
You know what I mean? How do you know?
I'm gonna put you on a control group or something. We're gonna get some testing done on y'all.
Sign me up. Do they pay? How much What's good?
If they're paying,
right.
Sign me up.
Can I do it just like this with the dream house in the back?
Maybe. We're gonna find out.
The dream house in the back. The
dream house.
I want to learn how to do.
Oh, the I see it.
I'm trying to do this. I've been trying to do this whole time.
It's all good.
No,
you probably just need a brighter place for the background.
Yeah. Well, right now we're in the middle of moving, so.
You're moving out of town.
I'm moving to Australia.
Okay.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding.
They got spiders out there. Fuck that.
Yeah, like this big.
They got big ass spiders.
The world is crazy. Like outside of us.
They get snakes inside their toilets.
We can get snakes in our toilets.
Yeah,
not as much as Australia.
That's true.
Or Florida. Florida's gators.
In your toilet?
Float away at any moment. I don't like the sinkholes that they be having and people just be dying.
Yeah.
Because they got trapped.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know what the hell's going on there.
Yeah, that's weird.
I have some questions.
Yes.
So I think some of them could Jack could answer too, some of them.
I have no
Jack,
answer.
Okay, I'm just gonna go down the line and see how much we can answer. Are you guys ready?
No.
Well, get ready. They're really short. So, for how many kids do you guys want to have?
Ew.
I don't know yet. Probably 2.
Yeah,
I might end up with just 1.
2.
I think I'm gonna stick with 2, even though I ain't got my boy.
I mean, at this rate, I'm gonna have none. But
But you're all. I'm trying to have 1.
yeah,
Just I told Jack someone gotta have a boy, so Jack, you gonna have a boy in the family.
I hope so. But Aaron wants a girl, and I'm like, oh.
Is that your partner's name?
Oh yeah, that's so funny because both of your boyfriends are named Aaron.
Oh shit!
I totally forgot. Hey Aaron, this is Aaron.
Right.
Hate that. So common, huh?
Hey Aaron.
Yeah, Aaron. And I'm Jay Quillen.
Jay Quillen and Aaron. I love it. Yeah, I'm gonna have my 2. I think I'm fine with just 2.
I know you have the boy and girl already, so you're good.
Hey, that's
unless you pop another one.
She don't want to. Look at that.
I don't know if Vinny was joking around, but he was like, "We could just try for another one." I'm like, "Are you fucking crazy?"
Why not?
As you're pregnant, how disrespectful is that, right?
Right?
I was like, as you're pregnant, as if I'm thinking about future kids while I'm in this pain, while I freaking have to think about pushing another life out of freaking peck.
Okay, look, let me tell you something. You know what I do not like? I do not like how the guys, we're pregnant and we're aching in a backpack. But like they act like, "Oh, you guys are so lazy. Why don't we go out? Yes. Come on." I'm like, "Bitch, I'm growing a fucking human. Like, let me sleep." Like, the fuck?
Trust me. I barely leave the house, and sometimes I get shit for it, and I'd be like, you know what? You don't know what it feels like to be carrying around this stomach to do anything. My feet be going numb out of nowhere. It's so weird. I hate it.
Oh my God, yes. My legs is I'm just cooking. And my legs, I'll be like, my feet hurt.
Going to sleep, right? Wait, how you get to sleep, but I don't.
Right?
Yeah.
Little fuckers.
Look, that's all.
Sorry, I had to complain about that.
Now.
Nah, I still want one, at least.
You know what?
So
it's a different kind of love.
Yeah.
It's a different kind of love. And I think
yeah.
And if you
I was telling Jack about the trimesters, but go ahead. What were you saying?
Are you gonna go natural for this baby? Did you go natural for Verdana?
I was trying, but I couldn't. I wouldn't dilate on time. So I'm gonna try this time.
Do it. Try.
Let's hope. Verdana paved the way.
Ew.
My vagina's big as fuck already. No, I was kidding. The canal is huge. So
the canal is ready.
Did you tell Gabby what you called your vagina when you gave birth?
Oh, did I tell you? I called it an orangutan because it looked like a goddamn orangutan. You know, the little fat cheeks like sticking out like that.
Never. Oh, I watched my birth too, and I didn't like. I cried watching my birth. How emotional are you to cry?
I was actually not emotional at all.
Jean has no emotions.
I have no emotions.
She's a robot.
Watching it pop out. Watching Verdana fall.
I remember the video. I was just like, oh man. I just was holding her and I was like, damn.
That's probably the epidural.
I mean, I guess I'm more emotional now since I have a child.
Yeah.
But before then I was just like,
fuck you guys.
Motionless. Emotionless.
I've always been emotional. I'm a crybaby. I'm a
You and Jack.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Cry when I'm mad, I'm crying when I'm happy, I'm crying when I'm sad.
I can't help it. I get so mad.
No, Gabby, you be like, helping people, like, what's that called? Remember, I was like, can I even put this on? Like Elaine when she had to go through that, and you were like, just cry it out. Just cry it out.
I keep telling them, cry.
I know, you're like hugging her, and I'm like walking away. I suck at like
Simpson.
in the bush.
Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah.
I can't. I don't know. I just can't.
Being pregnant, I'll go 0 from 100. Whew. The quickest.
True. I think my first pregnancy, I cried the most ever in my whole life. This
pregnancy, I cried the most and raged the most. Like rage. Bad. Like this. Day and night.
Bipolar ass.
Bad with this pregnancy. It's the
so boy. Is it the boy? I don't know. I think I was crazy when I don't know. I just crazy.
Yeah.
So I was telling my question I have it's kind of two for one. Twofer. Say twofer.
Twofer.
So what is the worst trimester for you, which is, already a given? What's the worst part, the labor or the actual taking care of a baby? That's probably just for you. You're looking at your stomach and rubbing it.
I am. I'm all, what should I say? I don't know, because raising the baby, it doesn't stop.
So it's raising the child.
But then that pain is like a pain that you will never, ever forget.
The labor.
Yeah, that labor. It's a pain that, you can go through it, you can bear it, but you'll never.
I mean, you'll forget. That's why you end up having another baby, and then when you have a baby, you're like, "Fuck," because you remember.
Because you remember, so you never forget. You never forget it. So I don't know, because my first Ayana was a really good baby. She was sleeping at 2 months during the night. I was like,
yeah, I can't really complain about Verdana because I've heard the colic babies that just cries all the time.
These other babies, so I think the labor would be the most difficult. Your third trimester in the labor. It's hard being pregnant because people have it worse sometimes.
Yeah, I hear other people's stories and I complained about mine. I'm like, never mind.
But we have all rights to complain. Trust me.
Yeah, well, because I have my other friend, she told me she had a full-on rash the whole pregnancy. She didn't have no symptoms like, throwing up, like getting dizzy, all of that. But she had it was all over her body. It was like a rash on top of rash.
Oh, no.
She was allergic to her baby.
I guess. I heard 2 people have that too.
Oh.
2 people that I know had that, and I was like, I don't like the nauseous and all that, but I would rather
take. And that was my next question.
What?
Would you rather have the rash or would you rather have the sickness and everything else?
Yeah, because the sickness goes away, but the rash, no.
Ooh, but the other day I had sushi back to back. One day I had sushi, then the next day I had sushi. And I think he just wasn't feeling the next day, or something was off, because as soon as we got to the car, I was projectiling.
Jesus.
Yeah, like if I just came from a party, like
he not fancy enough for sushi right now.
He was like, no. Oh.
I feel like I throw up everything recently. I've just been throwing up everything.
Mm.
I have a long list. Jack, do you have any more questions?
No.
Okay, so I had a friend that asked me, and she was very serious about it. And then when she asked me, I was like, I thought it was a serious question. She was like, this is my only question I want to ask you. And I was like, what? Did you poo when you gave birth?
Oh.
I was laughing. I was like, what? That is not that
After giving
serious.
birth?
Like while you're giving birth.
So does that mean your baby's a shithead?
Damn.
For babies who are born when their mom's poo, does that make you a shithead? Oh, that's hilarious. You're supposed to poop though. They don't want to let you leave until you make a bowel movement.
But I mean, like,
Oh,
while
really?
you're giving birth?
No, but I mean, if you do, you do because it feels like
Jean shit on her baby. Just kidding.
No. I didn't. No, I did not actually.
I'm just
Because
kidding.
I took laxative before just to start my contraction because she was late for like a whole week. So I use castor oil, and that kicked off the.
So when did you poop?
I was pooping way before.
Did you poop after though? Did they want to make sure you pooped after?
No, I don't remember pooping after, but Jack's like, what the fuck? But
This is the poop.
but I know I was pooping while I was there. Like I was having contractions and I was like shitting up liquid because of my laxative.
This sounds disgusting.
But that's good. It's a good thing because
Honestly.
I mean, I only got hemorrhoids.
Oh,
You
yeah.
probably had them before.
Those suck.
Oh, I got them before while I was pregnant.
You probably had them before then.
Happened to your body
I
after
named them.
or during your giving birth? Like, damn, we already going through enough shit as it is. Why we gotta do this? Why does this have to happen? You know, why do we have hemorrhoids? Why does it burn after when you pee? Like, can you?
Why did Jean name them?
I named my hemorrhoid my hemis.
They're
my friends.
I hate.
So
you
what's
want to
her
know
names?
the names?
Yeah, I do. Absolutely.
Yeah, actually, I was waiting.
I had 3. One big one was Henry.
I have a question.
The other one was Harold. And I forgot the other one.
Was it Kumar? Oh, were they all H's?
No. H.
My bad.
Henry, Harold, and Harry.
I don't know. I don't think it was Harry, but it was something else.
Did you touch
them? It was an old man's name.
Did you touch them?
I pushed them back in. TMI.
They hurt.
Is that too much TMI?
No. It's just
you only
real
had
life.
one lucky. Well, because I was so constipated too while I was pregnant, so it was so hard.
Castor oil. All that damn castor oil.
Oh, I have a question. Have you guys ever tried suppositories with cannabis?
What? So you put the thing inside your butthole?
No.
I think so.
Do you know so?
I don't know.
Have you done it?
I haven't. I've heard about it, and I have questions, and I thought you guys this would be the platform for me to ask these questions, but I guess not.
Well, what do they say?
I don't know. Nobody talks about it because it's so taboo about sticking shit up your asshole.
Because already it's weed, and then now you're sticking up your ass.
Jack is always talking about something up your ass. I like butt chugging. Was that our first episode about butt chugging? Beer butt chugging? God.
Yes.
People will put butt chugging, they'll put beer inside their butthole so they could get drunk faster.
Yeah, your absorption is different. What's that? You want to try it?
No.
You want to?
Not with beer. Like maybe you could do like a Mountain Dew.
You're gonna have sugar high.
Burping.
I don't think you'd burp up here.
Your ass
you
is gonna
burp
be
down there.
Well, it's going in my ass, so it's got to come out my mouth now.
I don't think that's how that works.
I don't think it works that way.
You drink it from your mouth, and then it comes out your ass when you eat something all crazy.
I think it's just gonna come out your asshole again.
It doesn't go back up.
No, there's a lot of things that like stops it from going back up. This is. You weren't ready for this conversation, were you?
Wasn't.
Well, since we're talking about body changing, you know.
Yes.
Do you? I think there's a question online on IG. It was actually Jack's friend, Brittany. She had this.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Hello.
Hi, Brittany.
Yeah.
So Brittany had a question online for moms, and she said, "Do you still pee a little when you sneeze or cough after pregnancy?" And I was like, "Yes. I don't know how to get rid of that."
That was happening to me before pregnancy.
I do my Kegels and everything.
Recruiting early, people. I'm just kidding.
Recruiting early.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. Just do your Kegels. That's all. That my answer for that is do your Kegels.
I was doing my Kegels.
Oh, I'm doing it right now.
Me too. And you guys inspired me.
Same. But see, I do it and I still be sneezing.
Oh, orangutan pussy.
It ain't orangutan no more.
It's about to be again.
It's about to come out again, yes.
It's about to go down.
A little bit. Yes.
Yeah, get that.
Every time I sneeze and I go, fuck, Vinny was like, did you pee again?
I hate it when it happens and you're in public. Like, I hate the up ones or...
See, my thing is I always try to leave with a pad, like a little liner whenever I go out. Or if I don't have it, I go to the bathroom and pull up some tissue.
Sometimes for me, when it happens, it's like I peed. Like, damn. I must have had to go pee because I just peed right now. But sometimes, you know how when you do that, you still go to the bathroom and you go pee, like you still have to go pee. Sometimes it's like, no, girl, you just peed already.
And y'all like puppies.
That's all.
Y'all just peeing everywhere.
We can't help it. Mm-hmm. Thank you to the children.
And all this goes on back to this is part of being a freaking woman.
We need I don't know what I was going to say, but we need like more holidays for us.
Like once a month?
Something.
Once a month.
Or we just need a discount because once we start getting our period, I think we need discounts.
You know, like
on anything.
Our tampons and pads, they're like taxed way more.
You see how disrespectful?
I think it's like they put in a fee that's already included. I think it's like an inconvenience thing.
Well, that's why whenever I go to my doctor's and I go to the bathroom, I take all of the pads and I take all the tampons and I put it in my bag.
And then you're stuck.
That's on that.
Good job. It's like when you go to the dentist and you take all the toothbrushes and toothpaste. Any more questions?
Yes, I'm reading it. Hold on.
Okay.
So, okay. Because these questions people ask me, so some of them I'm like, what was your postpartum like? Did you have a postpartum? Was it crazy?
As in,
or what?
Or
Say it again.
As in like healing or like
Healing and physical and mental.
it was good. So physical, it hurt to heal physically. And then like any tips would be to just when you pee, they give you like a squirt bottle and you need to use that squirt bottle as you pee. So you can heal, like it could be like better. Because when you're healing down there, it hurts.
I still have those squirt bottles. I took a whole bunch.
Yes. I'm going to take a whole bunch too. It's like a lifesaver. For the emotional part though, I didn't get like postpartum where, you know, there are people who have postpartum where they like have depression or anger towards their baby or feel like a certain, like not attached to their baby. Mm-hmm. But it was maybe like when she was 2 or 3. Not that I was feeling that way, but I was feeling like I was just going through so much personally that I felt it affected the way I interacted with her. Mm-hmm. So I had to check myself on it because I was like, I don't want to be that type of mom. I don't want to be that mom that is always leaving her kid with her grandma and going out and doing whatever. But it was like I'd go to work and I'd be so drained that I'd come home that I wouldn't like have it in me to want to read, color, do, you know. Mm-hmm. And I felt hella bad about that. And I was like, dang, imagine how the other women feel who really got it bad even when the babies are young. And scared about this baby. But I don't like to claim things like that. I'm not gonna sit here. That's what I used to say. I don't like to claim that I'm having postpartum because that's not what I want in my mind. And then you know, prevail or whatever. So ladies just gotta have a very strong mindset because they're gonna get hit emotionally in hella different ways. Especially everybody be going through their own things sometimes, personally, family, friends, lovers. So
yeah, I never really like thought about like the postpartum thing, and then I didn't realize I was kind of going crazy. Like I was being paranoid at my own house, thinking like there was like some evil spirit in my house. It sounds crazy, but then I guess I was so stressed out. I wasn't detached from my child, but I was just so stressed out that I didn't know I ended up getting shingles. Is it shingles? Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that I was getting that.
You were stressing
because I was like, what is it? Yeah, I didn't even know because I wasn't really thinking. Mm-hmm. So I was like, what the hell is this rash? And I asked them, they took a sample. And I think I went back home to Maryland. I think that was when, I don't know,
it was like the winter.
Alice? Yeah, it was Tita Alice. It was like 3 of our family members died.
Like back to back.
Back to back.
To back.
So when they called me, they're like, oh, you're, have the shingles. You need to take this medicine, this and that. So thank goodness I could get my medicine in the pharmacy and stuff. So that made me realize, I was like, oh, am I really having that postpartum thing that they say it is? But you never know. It just comes randomly.
See?
I'm just crazy.
Just don't think about it. Don't put it in your head and just be like, you know what? You gotta, every day is a new day. So you have another day to start with a whole new energy, a whole new mindset.
Yeah. And you were saying that, other moms have it difficult, way more difficult than we do. So I always think that way. And I was like, I should be lucky. Yeah. I have this, I have that. Like the mom, even though I don't have my family here, it's fine. I could handle it.
Especially like the moms who are on drugs or who are with an abusive partner or somebody, like that. I think that can affect them, and then it makes them detach from the baby or be like okay with not being the best mom that they could be, or they probably sometimes it's even a cycle in the life that you were brought up in and from your home. You know what I mean? Like, it's just so crazy what affects us humans.
Aliens.
I'm an alien. We know. But the thing that really kind of made me more mad was when I did go back home, it was all of my aunts and my mom telling me, do this, do that, do this, do that. And they were going crazy with themselves. They were fighting each other. Like, no, you're supposed to do it this way. You're supposed to do it that way. And I was just like, can I just do what I could do? I was like, I've been with the child longer than you guys, and I came here to visit. I don't know where your bracelet is. Sorry. Stop laughing, Verdana. Go find your bracelet and let Mama finish. I'm almost done, okay? What was I saying?
Well, you're going there looking for something, and I don't even know what I'm looking for.
See, you went home and having too much help that it was annoying, and then now you home and nobody trying to help you. No, but
I don't even think it was help though.
All the titas like losing their minds.
Yeah, like, okay, Jack's mom made me so mad. I walk in the door and she like screams, "The baby is cold. Look at her face." I'm like, can I walk in the door? Like,
well, okay. One, I'm not even trying to defend them because I know they all crazy, but one, they all crazy. Two,
they are all crazy.
They just lost 3 family members, so I think they were trying to take their mind off of what was going on.
I was like, fuck you guys.
And they're all moms, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're your aunties, so they're gonna
annoying as fuck.
Family member, they have advice.
All you gotta do have advice when nobody wants it. I kind of like my
baby. What about me?
No, like my mom's crazy. Or like she kept, messaging me, telling me, "Oh, you should do this, you should do that." Like if I send her a video of her, "What are you doing? She's too young. She shouldn't be doing that." And I texted her and I messaged her. I was like, "Look, do you remember when you were, you were a mom the first time and you were going crazy?" I was like, think about that.
That's why her firstborn is crazy. And her second. And her third. And her fourth.
So also I told him, I was like, look, if you're going to keep commenting and saying all this stuff, I'm not going to send you shit.
Yeah.
Like, why would I send you photos for you to critique and criticize? It's for you to, I want my child to know her grandparents.
Yeah. You want them involved.
Just be a fucking grandparent.
Yeah, and let me be
motherfucker.
The parent.
Yeah. So annoying. She still does it though. Just a little bit.
I think they can't help it.
I don't think they can.
Yeah, it's just a mom thing.
Hit them in the head.
And when our daughters and kids have children, we're gonna do the same.
True. It's true.
Yeah, we're gonna be like,
hey man, takes a village.
Yeah. It does take a village, and sometimes you gotta rely on the mota as the village.
What?
Moms who cannabis.
She means marijuana.
Oh.
Yeah. Mota is marijuana.
Mota means marijuana, and I said in Tagalog. I was like, which language is it again? Spanish.
I thought it was lechuga de diablo.
Oh, the devil's lettuce.
That's a good one.
Lechuga.
So let me answer some. I mean, we already answered about smoking weed.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Let's keep it on the lighter side. What is the weirdest food cravings you had when you were pregnant? or now pregnant?
With my daughter, I wanted pickles and ranch, and I didn't even like pickles, and I had to have ranch. And I lived across the street from 7-Eleven, so I would always go and just ask the guy, "Can I just get a box of pickles and ranch?" And he just let me get it.
Nice.
Oh my god. Pickles.
So I would just go to the little hot dog setup and get my little pickles and ranch. And then now, cold food. I like cold chicken, but I love it even more when I'm pregnant. Like, I like it not pregnant, but I love it even more when I'm pregnant.
I didn't have any weird cravings. I did like ranch, but I love ranch before.
Yeah.
I just, my cravings are junk food. If I see you on your IG story and you have some fucking good ass food, I'm like, ooh, I want it. That's it.
Oh.
Like anything. I do want seafood because everybody's IG story in Maryland got them fucking blue crabs.
I've been wanting a nice like lobster tail with hella butter, like over some rice pilaf and broccoli. I've been craving that meal.
That sounds quite specific.
I've been craving that for some reason.
But I'm glad I don't crave pickles. I've never liked pickles, and just looking at it, like, oh, I can't eat avocado. So here is my last one for that. It's, do you have any advice to give to other women who wants kids or is going through their first pregnancy?
That looks like y'all about to say, don't do it.
Yeah.
Every day. No, be healthy, be strong, and enjoy it. But definitely be healthy. Smoke some weed.
Yeah, weed is cheaper than getting pills from the doctors for nauseousness.
Yeah.
That joint was like...
What is in that pill, really?
Yeah.
Can you pronounce the name of it, and can you pronounce the ingredients?
Okay, my question is, I'm going to assume you guys purchase through dispensaries. How are y'all doing it through all these fires? They still running?
Oh.
Yeah.
The fires? Yeah.
Oh.
Grow it if you can.
Oh my god, mine got bugs in it and it died. I was so pissed because they were growing so big and I was making clones and they fucking died.
Oh, how'd they die? Were you overwatering them or?
No, I think we left for you know those little mold or bugs that come in? They said once they come in from the outside, it's hard to take them out.
The bugs?
Yeah. So basically, I think you need to buy pesticides and stuff, and I didn't do that. The spray. Or they have organic stuff for marijuana, but I just didn't get it on time, and I was traveling. So
I have 3 plants, and I think they're dying.
Well, I know they have, natural spray that you could look up to do.
Yeah.
But I thought I did it, but I guess it didn't work, so I don't know.
So my friend, she's growing some, and what she uses in her soil is compost. She uses compost. She uses compost soil, and her plants are growing hella good.
Mine was growing really good until some shit.
Yeah.
So sad.
And some people grow them like freaking Dexter's Lab in a little tent with the light.
I know.
And I'm like, dang, I'm trying to be on that level.
Mine was like a little ghetto one. I got the light and I just used the thing that you block the sun in the car.
Oh, yeah.
I just wrapped it around because it's kind of the same thing. Yeah. And if you go to Daiso, they have a roll of aluminum, the shimmery foil. You could buy that and make your own makeshift little tent thing.
Oh.
You know me, DIY.
I know. You're always about saving. You're always about, DIY.
If I could make it, if I think I can make it, I'm not going to buy it. I can make it myself.
That's good.
That's my motto.
Come on, and I'm the one that buys it from you. I'm just kidding.
Hey, I'm about to start something, but I don't want to talk about it yet because I haven't started yet.
Oh, stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
You got any more questions?
One more question. Did you or would you eat your placenta?
I would do it.
If somebody could put it in a pill form, then
yeah. If it was in a pill form, I'd do it.
So when people do eat it, how do they eat it? Like they saute it, they bake it.
I think usually they dehydrate it and put it in a pill.
No,
I don't think they cook it like that.
Ooh,
it ain't no beef jerky.
When my dog gave birth, she ate all the placenta.
It's making me nauseous.
Sorry.
No, just kidding. Wait, who gave birth and ate all the placenta?
My dog.
So what I was educated on is that when you have your baby, don't cut the umbilical cord right away. If you can, leave it for a couple minutes, like 10, 15 minutes or however long you can, because the umbilical cord has all those nutrients and it's still feeding the baby. I know sometimes in cases they have to cut it because to let the water or the baby, whatever case may be. But
I didn't know you could do that. Could you ask the doctor to leave it on for a few minutes?
If you can. Say, if I can we leave it on for a little bit, and then they'll just snip it, make that their last priority or something.
But the thing is, I feel like it's because it comes out after the baby, so it would be attached. You have to wait until you push it out again.
Right?
Yeah, it's attached to the placenta, but then they're trying to grab the baby. Do you wait until the placenta comes out too and then bring the baby?
That's a whole nother baby you're pushing out. I hate it.
Yeah. You give birth twice.
So you get a 2-for-1 when you have one.
Twofer.
A twofer.
A twofer.
Baby, then here's the other baby that you might want to eat.
Ew. When you word it like that.
Well, people are eating the placenta out here. That's some crazy ass shit.
You guys should try it this go around.
Vinny and my mom was like, it looks like ground beef.
So has she ate it? So she's ate it before?
No, just because it came out of me and they saw it.
Ooh. I wonder if they have any YouTube videos on it, because I'm gonna watch it.
Probably.
I've seen some babies that have their placenta just shrivel up. It's still attached to them. I've seen those.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. They didn't cut the umbilical cord. It's still attached to them.
Yeah, do you carry the placenta too?
The baby's carrying it like a blankie or something?
I don't know. It's kind of gross.
You got my pet. Hold on.
I have it on a leash.
Ew. I love 5 years old with this fucking little shriveled up balloon looking shit. Ew. Hella when they walk throws it over their shoulder.
I was like, hold on, let me get my backpack.
Hey. Hella has to lasso it around. Ew.
Y'all are gross.
Okay.
That's some
You're gross.
Shit.
You're gross.
So where is your placenta when you're not pregnant?
You don't have it.
Okay, so it just appears?
Yeah, it grows.
Like that baby.
It grows from what?
From that sack.
What is in the sack?
The baby.
So
they say that
they're already just stored up.
So the thing is, they were saying that's why they said the first trimester is the crucial one, because you have to wait until the placenta actually grows, attaches to, your womb, and and it's slow, and that's when it starts growing, and that's when it starts taking over, the growth process of your child in the stomach. That's what they were telling me. That's why they said the first trimester is the most important one. That's why we get sick and all of that, because our body is the ones that are, giving the child whatever it needs until the placenta does it for us.
Okay, 2 things. It is time. 2, Carol Baskins entering the video.
No, I'm sorry.
It's time
I guess
to
we gotta
push.
cut it.
It's time
we gotta cut it short, guys, because this one here is hold on. Where is she? Carol Baskin. Killed her husband, whacked her.
I love her.
All right, Gabby, where can our J listeners or jinglings find you?
J listeners, it's not Jing. Oh, she got a sign.
No, it's right ways. Moms Who Cannabis.
On IG, this is on Twitter. I don't be on Twitter like that, but
same, but we do have one too.
Yeah.
Yeah, on all basically social media, anything Moms Who Cannabis, and you'll see me with a shirt like this.
Hey.
So catch me there. I had a really good time with you guys. Nobody listens to Jay.
Well, thanks for becoming our guest, and I wish Shanae could have made it.
And the next
time,
collab, yeah. And
next time,
present. And if nobody listens to Jay, I will.
That's what's up.
So you're a Jay listener.
I like to call them jinglings.
Jangling.
See,
this is Jack, and this is Jean, and this is Nobody Listens to Jay. Thanks for listening to us. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Thank you.